So the question is, United States and Mexico share water resources and users on both countries depend on each other. And the answer is, that's true. Water resources are shared among countries and users from both nations depend on each other. Yeah, that is true. That for some people that might be a little bit uncomfortable, but that is true. So in terms of sharing resources, most of the water below the Fort Quitman is produced on Mexican territory, and that water is shared with the United States water users. Similarly, the water that is produced along the main stem and from other tributaries is shared in 50% between both nations. In terms of dependence, United States water users and also Mexican users on the Bajo Rio Bravo depend on how good or how poor water resources management is done on the Mexican tributaries. Overuse of water will reduce the water that reaches the main stem, which ultimately will affect water uses, water demands on the US and in the Bajo Rio Bravo. Vice versa, a poor water resources management on US water users, that will reduce the American storage in both international reservoirs. And as that storage is reduced, it's more difficult to fill that storage in order to meet these treaty obligations, or that the treaty cycles are less than 5 years. So that will make things more difficult for Mexico to meet those water obligations. So yes, resources are shared. Yes, there is a dependence of Mexican water users on the management on the US water users, and vice versa, of US water users on the poor or good water management, water use on Mexican water users. Thanks.